Well. I was about to maintain the consistency. Sorry. I had started speaking without welcoming you people. So, welcome to the Sports Podcast. And I'm your host, and of course, your host, Shivam Mishra, along with you, of course, in new avatar with this new cap. I know you might be very much curious because I have actually wore this cap. This is due to my unprepared health condition because I was not very prepared for that. So does the Indian team for their South Africa tour. This was for the very second time in the 2020s that India has traveled to South Africa, but still the breach, the fort, uh, not the breach. Oh my God, my English has also got in a very bad health condition, or my English is right now also in a very bad condition. But yeah, nevertheless, let's come back to the business. So what I was telling to you people is that India is not in its pink of his health or pink of their health because they have again symbolically lost to a completely down and out side to of South Africa. Not a down and out one, but certainly a very amateur one because nobody has expected the amateur side to actually end the game within the 3 days of the commencement of the test series or the test match because India was looking rusty while batting in the first innings. Somehow KL Rahul survived the boat. But yeah, it is very much prudent of the fact that India were not prepared to play test series. Not actually physically, but apparently mentally they were not prepared, and they were not expecting South Africa to come with all guns blazing. And that has happened with India, or that has been happening with India since they have started touring South Africa from the 1992 tour to the 2023 one. The fort of South Africa has still remained unbreached and untouched. This is really a point of concern for Team India because after the or under the captaincy of Rohit Sharma, or after the Rohit Sharma taking the charge of captaincy, the team is not even looking 1% of their strength, or team is not performing upon their strength since he has taken the captaincy, or since he has taken the um, what should I say, the Taj or whatever this, the crown, in fact, the crown of Indian cricket. Test cricket is completely looking the bottommost priority of Team India. And they accidentally played the WTC final against Australia, and Australia completely swashbuckled them. And Buccaneer ruthlessness was there, and South Africa have done same as well. So this is really what should I say? Wake up call for Team India. Although I know the fact that they are not at all gonna wake up, but still, it is what it is. Everybody would would consider it as a shackle because this was the golden opportunity for the men in blue to actually achieve the unachievable, which no team of India has been able to achieve. This was the time for Rohit Sharma to actually, or to at least, or to win a test series in South Africa. That would have been some kind of achievement for him, like the way Virat Kohli achieved in 2018 by winning the series in Australia for the maiden time, to say the least. And this is what has happened with Team India. They have been constantly getting crumbled at every big stage, be it World Cup final, be it WTC final, or be it anything else. India are not performing up to their mark when the big stage arrives, when the stage gets a bit upper, or when the stage gets a bit lifted, the performance of Team India gets down to the earth. And that has been happening with Team India since the last 10 years. And the last 10 years ICC trophy drought actually testifies this fact. So this is a point of concern for the Indian team management, BCCI, and the players who've been playing continuously from that last. In fact, there are a couple of players who have been playing from that last ICC trophy when, and still the unachievable, which was at one point of time this time around in 2023 was looking achievable, has now become still remained unachieved. So this is a point where the Indian cricket should actually take a break and look back at their past, and now they need to ponder, they need to actually have a conversation regarding this thing, because without having a bit of discussion, they won't be able to actually eliminate this perception from their mind. They're not mentally prepared, actually. To be very honest, they were not mentally prepared, and they don't want to prepare as well, because they know the fact that either win or not, winning in South Africa won't actually question their place in cricket team. Like the way KL Rahul played in the first innings, he was completely, or he was comprehensively uh, demonstrating the fact that this is how you people should bat on the pitch like this, and exactly opposite of that, the Indian team has batted in the third innings, and therefore South Africa were very much confident of this fact that the Indian team would get humbled if they would apply a bit more pressure, if they would exert a bit more pressure, and that is exactly what has happened. Rabada, having the ball in hand, was looking like Alan Donald bowling in his prime. um, Nandre Berger, who was already um, playing his debut match, was looking like the player who has already played 100 test matches. So this is a really point of concern. This is really a point to ponder for the Indian think tank, because things can get more worse if they won't ponder it now, because they are supposed to play a 5 match test series against England, although that is on their own home condition. So that would actually provide them a bit of advantage, because they would have enjoyed the leverage of making the pitch on their own. And we actually are very much aware of the fact that Indians do screw up with the pitch. And that is what happened with Indians in the Cricket World Cup 2023 final. They made a very, very excruciating, very insipid, and benign pitch, which was not at all needed in a Cricket World Cup final game. So that is what I can present in front of you in the form of the weekly roundup, and the my health is not at all allowing me to be consistent, although I'm literally cursing my health. So pray to God that I get well soon and get with you people in a very consistent and in a more consistent manner rather. So that is what it is. Thank you for tuning in with me, and thank you for subscribing my channel. And if you haven't, then please subscribe, because this bloke is putting his heart and soul on this YouTube channel, or to make this YouTube channel succeed. So thank you very much. Kudos to you. Namaste. Salam. Jai Hind.